don't want to deactivate it unless I like have to. All right, we're back where we left off. We're going to Babe, or we're in Babe. What are we? I don't know, Babe somewhere. Okay, we are in Babe.
You can do it.
It's kind of weird. After you activate teleportation, if you immediately trigger.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Here we go.
You immediately trigger teleportation. You won't teleport. We die.
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
God, his fig is jiggling.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot. You lead.
I trigger that move. God damn it! Can we have like a tiny bit of iframes on Get Up, please? Thank you.
Now, Luca.
Cool name, what's up, man? How goes? Fuck,
You got the hang of this. Let's go. I can hit it.
I can hit it!
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
No.
I can control it.
How goes the cool name? Has that lady been ditched?
Nice. It's burning.
Was she finished?
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Now die. Take it out.
Let's turn this in our favor.
Need your eyes. Let's do this, Nabi. Leave this.
Fire! You got this!
Yeah.
Whoa! Nice!
Oh my lord!
We're gonna do this. We won't back down. You can do it.
This is my first time first time activating my psychokinesis with what's her bucket.
Here we go.
Whoa, that's cool.
Where are you? We'll do this together.
It's gone. But I still feel bloodlust. That other is still around. Can you find it with Segumi's power?
Can you fight it with Segumi's power? Yeah, you maybe. What do you think I'm doing, Dad?
Leave it to me.
No need to ask.
Thank you.
Ta-da! Nope, I'm not happy with it. Oh, I don't know what to do with it to make it better. I might just export it and be done with it. Oh, okay. That sucks when that happens. But you know what? They're kind of learning experiences. They're practice, at the very least. You know what they say, to make a lot of eggs, you gotta crack a lot of omelets, you know, boys? I learned I don't have enough skill to do the pose I was trying to do. Not yet. But I hear ya. This might sound trivial and stupid compared to, like, drawing, right? Because drawing's a lot harder than the thing I'm going to talk about here. But when I'm trying to pose a model kit, there are times where I will look online for a pose, you know, like, what's a good pose for this? Or I'll, like, envision something kind of in my head of a pose.
What is this place?
And then I try to put the model into that pose.
Another one?
And I just
I
can't
think that
do
was
it.
bigger than last time.
Or
Do you think the Kunad Gate is expanding?
I put it into the pose,
We don't have time for chit-chat. We need to keep moving.
and it doesn't look that good, and I think
Wait a
maybe it's
moment.
potentially my camera angle,
That voice.
Please listen to me.
or like
Mom?
Mother?
I have something slightly off to not make it look as dynamic as it should.
Huh?
Like,
That's your mother,
and every time I'm
right,
like, God,
Yuito?
why
What is she
do I
doing
suck at
here?
this?
And Kasane, what did you just say?
This is a vision created by Babe. What an underhanded trick.
Wakana was a precious person. She was a successful design children model, and she had the power of the red strings.
It was all
My
very
mother was
simple,
one
like
of them?
pose shit, but
And
like
she
I feel
is
like an
important
ass
to
because I
both
can't do it.
Yuito and Kasane.
Wakana took care of Kasane when she was little.
And every once in a
I heard
while,
she fled from Togetsu after an incident.
the articulation of
I thought
the
those
thing
Togetsu bastards killed Mother.
can't
That's what I remember anyway.
handle a pose.
So, Yuito's mom
That
ran
always
away from
sucks.
Togetsu and then met his dad in Suo?
Chairman Sumeragi
Made a
may
model
have
kit. You
provided
made a model kit
refuge to
before?
her once he found out she was connected to Togetsu.
Yeah,
That
you
is
gotta.
why I thought this form would be best to get you to listen.
Looking
Yuito,
online.
Kasane, you must know. This world
couple,
is in
what'd you make?
danger of destruction at the hands of the Kunad Gate.
There's some
It is
online
not
that like
only Togetsu.
if
There are
you ever,
many people living in Suo and Seiran,
I'm gonna have a long
all
bitch
over
session
New
about the
Hyoka.
Gunpla subreddit.
To save all of the people who are
But
important to you, I must
If you go to the
have your
Gunpla
help.
subreddit, there's tons of people making
Hell.
Gunplas, right?
Yuito,
And from a lot of the posts
I
I've seen,
apologize for leaving you alone while you were
people
still young.
really can't pose.
If you come with me now,
They can't even do like a
loneliness will be
good-looking
cured.
standing pose.
Kasane, do you remember that puppy? That little dog was your friend.
But like,
If nothing is done, everyone will die.
And I
All
get
your
that, like,
friends
not
in the
everyone's
world
good
will
at it.
die just like your puppy.
but I'm about to bitch. I would post
Will
my
you both help me? Connect your minds
person I
and
made it in
become
one
with
session
me.
for my back.
Use
Yeah.
the red strings to
Yeah, I
save
get
the
that.
world.
What'd you make though? What
Don't
did you
use
end up
my
making?
mom for your dirty schemes.
Mother wouldn't say things like that. You're not fooling anyone.
Is that the best a machine can come up with? You really underestimated these two.
A foolish decision. The
But,
brain of the Wakana that you love has already
I
been
will post,
processed and made a part
like,
of me.
my
What
poses,
did you say?
they're not
Human
like
brains
the
being
best
used as
poses ever,
organic
right? But
parts for
they're
Babe?
decent, right? They look
So
good.
then, that means my mom wasn't attacked by
And my
others
model
after
kit
all.
making skills, they're alright.
It was
The
you,
models,
babe.
they're
No,
not like painted or anything,
Togetsu.
but they look decent.
You
They're
stole my
line.
mother's brain.
All of it was to save the world.
What do you mean, save?
You're only saving yourselves.
You can't sway me with
But then
visions of Mother.
I'll post it. I'll
You
be
don't
like,
want us
guys,
to get
check
any
this out. Look
further."
what I did. And then I get like
I won't
10
let you
upvotes.
use my mom anymore. I will stop Babe.
But every single person that posts,
What?
like, check it out, I made a Gundam, guys.
Collapsing.
And it's got the worst lighting. Like it was like taken with like a cell phone flash in like a dark room for some reason. The pose is terrible. Like, there's nub marks all over the Gundam,
I'm glad everyone's all right.
and it'll get like
What is this place?
50 to 100 upvotes.
Something feels different.
What am I doing wrong?
What?
Guys!
Floors again.
This is bad. Everyone,
Um,
run!
apparently it's like that in a lot of other
Is
subreddits
there a
too.
place we can teleport to?
This is the only path.
It's just a very strange thing, and so I hate that part of it. Like, it's not like I'm mining for
It's
like
big.
upvotes, but like it makes me think that I'm doing something wrong or worse than that other person. But I don't know what it is. You know? Heather suggested that my photos look so much like stock photos that like people don't know whether to upvote them or not. And they don't look like they're... Oh, this part's... I'm about to bitch about this part. This is like the only part of the game that has different gameplay than all the rest. And it's not good. This isn't very good.
Don't even think about taking that other down. Meaning we have to run away. I can't see the bottom.
Yeah, I wanna know what model kits you made.
We'll die.
I love model kits. Tell me. Cool name.
It's ridiculously huge.
But like,
Hanabi,
at the end of the day,
don't stop.
I'm just in like, I just figured that some social aspect of something that I'm doing is not aligned with what the community likes on those subreddits and stuff, so I just kind of...
Relax and use SAS.
I just kind of chalked it to that. You know?
The enemy is gigantic. It seems to be just observing for now. If we keep evading the oncoming others, we should be able to make it out, right?
The person posting, they might be too, and people might find some charm in like an amateur
I'd like to think so,
making.
but you can't let your guard down until we're out of here. Yuito's right. It seems like they're not giving it their all yet. Don't drop your guard, everyone.
Making a thing too. They're like, oh look, join the community, and they're doing this stuff. Wow, you know. Sorry for. Oh, cool name. It's cool. It's okay. Wait, we complain all the time in here. I forget what I'm supposed to do.
No need to ask.
I think it's just be down here.
With this monster, it's going in way too hard. There must be an exit up ahead.
Apparently,
We have to
Ricky
make it
says
there somehow.
that his kid, who plays guitar, right? He'll post videos of his kid playing guitar, and he'll be playing,
Look, is that big center over there? Just a little more.
you know, some popular song, right? And he's nailing it, right? He's doing pretty good. He doesn't sound like he's 100% perfect, but he's doing pretty good. And he'll post the video on the subreddit. He'll get like 100, like not 100, like he'll get like 10 likes, kind of like Gumbo. And then there'll be another person, like he'll have like, Ricky has like, you know, a mixer that it goes into that, it's just like a little box, right, that you plug your guitar into so it records the audio properly and then puts it on the PC, right? So it doesn't sound like ass. And they're not like the most expensive piece of equipment, right? The guitar costs more than the fucking mixer does. So yeah, he'll post that on the internet. But then another person will come by and they're fucking shit up a lot. and their audio sounds like they're
We may have
recording it
fallen, but at least it wasn't to our deaths.
on their cell phone with their finger covering the mic hole in a bathroom. And they'll have like 100 likes.
So this is the real Babe?
And Ricky's
That's
like,
right.
"Oh."
We should be able to access all of Babe
I don't
from
get it.
here and shut it down as well.
I was like, dude, the same thing happens in the Gunpla subreddit.
Looks like
It's weird.
something's already processing.
I don't know. So I quit posting there because
What's going on?
I didn't need
Babe is
that like
implementing emergency procedures. Could it be because we made it this far?
self-esteem hit of like something's wrong with
I
it and
felt
I can't
something just
figure it
now.
out.
It felt like the red strings.
Like I'm too dumb to figure it out or something.
What's going on, Arashi?
I can't believe it.
But
It's totally empty.
all that stuff is petty and
What
dumb
do you
and
mean
like
empty?
whatever. I'm just
I meant
not
just what I
part of the
said.
community.
All the data has
I'll
been
accept
erased
that.
without a single trace. It feels vindictive.
The thing I
So
hate
you mean Babe shut down of
the
its own
most on the
accord?
Gunpla subreddit.
I like your wishful thinking. Something just doesn't seem right.
Buckle up, boys.
Regardless, it doesn't look like Babe can do anything anymore.
As I'm
So is it
talking
safe
over
to
this,
say
I've
we've
seen this
managed to
cutscene
stop
before.
Togetsu's plan?
I'd be
What if the
lying
reason
if I
is
said
it's
I
more
was
fun to look
completely
at something
free
bad
of
rather
doubt.
than something middle of the
But
road?
at least at this point, it's
But not
clear
pro
that this
level. Yeah.
computer is useless.
Yeah, because the pro level shit gets real
Connections
good likes,
restored.
obviously.
Hey, are you guys okay?
But yeah, middle of the road.
Oh, it's
I think there's
Wataru.
like
The
endearing
network
and
blocker must be gone.
stuff to
That
the
must mean Babe really is shut down.
bad but
You
trying.
shut down Babe. Fantastic.
Another earthquake.
I don't know.
I feel
But
like
the
it
wor-
keeps
the worst
getting
thing
stronger.
about the Gunpla subreddit
Wataru, that quake.
is
Yeah, another anomaly was observed at the Kunai
when
Gate,
somebody
and they're
posts,
becoming more frequent.
and these posts happen all
I'm
the
glad we
goddamn
stopped
time.
Togetsu's plan, but I don't like that we lost
It
all
is.
the research data.
There could have been information on the Kunad
Look
Gate.
at the progress I made
Hey,
on my Gundam.
Kagero, Kyoka,
I'm
is the
almost
research
done.
data
All
somewhere
I
else,
need to
or
do
you know
is
someone who knows about it?
top coat,
It's very unlikely. The research of red strings spans over
and they'll
hundreds
post a
of
picture
years.
of it.
It's a power filled with mystery to begin with. There
Bro.
probably isn't a single person who understands the whole thing.
Why did you
So
post?
we have no
Just
leads?
post it when you're done. If you're almost done,
Yes. There is someone.
just post
She's
it when you're
involved
done.
With Togetsu and is knowledgeable about the red strings.
You know what I mean?
Who? Wakana. She fostered
Like,
Kasane, who
come
has the
on,
power
man.
of red strings.
I
She
hated
must have
that
had enough
every
knowledge to be
single
able to
time
raise Kasane to control it.
they would post
What are you saying?
something like that.
Yuhito's mom
I'm
is
almost
dead.
done. I just have to do this one
So we should go ask her
small step
directly.
in the grand scheme of my whole model making
You
process.
can't be serious.
By using
fucking-
the red strings?
Just wait till you're done.
Yes.
Just
We don't seem to have any other options.
are you gonna post it again when you're done?
Even still,
When you top coat it, it's gonna look almost the exact same, but
image
just
is
slightly
real.
better.
Let's do it.
Ugh.
If we don't do anything, the Kunad Gate will just keep expanding and bring
This
the
is
end of the
some
world that
shitty
much
thing that
closer.
took 10 minutes, and they go from a 10.
I want to do everything I can,
Got
even
more
if it
attention
doesn't
on
work.
the discords I posted.
Let's use the red strings.
And we'll do everything in our power to help.
Yeah, that's true too.
So, what exactly are you going
Some
to do?
people will make a
If we're going
meme
to make this work,
in like
we need
5
to keep
minutes,
strong emotions in check.
and
Let's go
everyone
to
will
the
flock
Kunad
to that
Gate.
and be like,
I
"Whoa,
jumped from
like,
there
that's
before,
funny,
so
dude."
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it'll be easier to remember the feeling.
And then you're like, "Yeah, but check out this
You
like
want to recreate what
thing I
happened when the
spent
gate
like
opened.
hundreds of hours on," and they're like,
All
"Oh
right,
yeah, it's pretty
let's
good.
head there.
That's all right, yeah." And you're like, "Fucking okay." The most viral thing I made was a dumb little tweet that was a joke that I didn't actually find to be the funniest thing I've ever said. Like I thought it was I feel a mediocre joke. But apparently the public loved it. And I got like 30,000 likes. Literally 30,000 likes. I fucking... Okay. Come to my stream. I've said plenty of stuff that I think are even funnier than that. But you will probably barf at the other half of the stuff I say. And then I bitch about subreddits for like 30% of the time, so probably don't want to come here. I talk about stuff like snipping my testicles. Stuff like that, friends. Far from pro looking. Right. But I don't know. I like the stuff that you post. Cool name. But like, I'm not good at pixel art, for one. I've tried. I can make some like some weapons, right? I can maybe do like some very basic like sword pixel art. I've made a couple like sword things in my time. They were also heavily inspired by like the Master Sword and stuff, so it wasn't even fully original. But they were okay. But that's really easy to make too. Relatively speaking in pixel art compared to like a human. I made a human once and it looked like ass.
Been that big?
It
It's
looked like
definitely
Minecraft
expanding,
Steve
but
sideways.
it's still smaller than what it will be in 50 years.
This place brings back a lot of memories.
But even if it's not like
The red strings. I think there's a good chance this is going to work.
the best art on the planet,
Okay. I hope I know what it feels like.
it still
We'll
looks
give you
like
SAS support.
it's better than I can
We
do,
should
so
be
I'm
able
like
to boost
neat.
your powers if we link our brains
But it's
together.
also like cool to see
There's
you
no
post
telling
it,
what
you know what I
kind
mean?
of
Like you
dangers
made
there
it
will be.
personally.
So it would be best to come back to the present as soon as possible.
I don't know why.
In order for you to have the greatest
I don't
chance of
know.
success, you need to have an exact time and place to jump to meet Wakana.
October 4th, 2009.
It's
The
just
old
cool
OSF
seeing your
hospital in
buddies
Lokusho
make
City. If we go there, I know
art,
we'll see my mom.
you know, make things.
That was the day she
I'm
died.
like, oh, look at that.
I was in the hospital then, so it's definite.
The others attacked Lokusho City that day, so the hospital moved to its new location in Suo.
All right.
Humans
I
are
don't know
hard
if
to
it'll
me once
work,
to figure out.
but
Like,
let's try envisioning that place and
Yeah.
time in our minds.
when I was
Are all
tried
10
to
of us
draw
going?
stuff back in the
A
day,
group that big will stand out in a hospital.
and this is something that a
About
lot of people
that.
struggle with. Hands.
Like my teleportation ability, I imagine it will be too stressful on the brain to move that many people at once.
Like hands
So,
and feet too,
should we
but
narrow down the amount of people that are going?
who wants to
Kasane,
draw feet?
this may be difficult to hear, but I
Shading
believe
here,
you
still
jumping
no
alone
clue.
would have the lowest risk.
Yeah, shading is
Luca?
something. I understand the
Regardless,
concept of shading.
Those without the power of the
But
red
to
strings
actually
will be
execute
pulled
it.
back after a set time has passed.
Nope,
If
no
we
idea
were
how
to
to
go
do it.
with you, it would needlessly increase the strain on you and Kasane.
Then I'm going too. I can't let Kasane go by herself.
No, I agree with Luca, though for a different reason. Yuito, if you meet your younger self, then there's no
Let's see.
telling what might happen. It
See
may
if I
just
can
be a
find-
theory, but I think it's a risk we can easily avoid in this attempt.
But if I make sure I don't see myself... No, I guess we can't be sure. But Kasane going by herself...
I won't be alone.
And then
Everyone will be supporting me through the SAS.
I did a post today that I thought was
and
funny.
since you have the same power, if you stay here,
It has
you
2
can act as a
retweets, but
marker
only
for me
4
to return
likes,
to
so
the
apparently
present.
people...
That's what I think, at least.
There's like a
So
couple of
I'm
people
like
that
a
find
beacon.
it pretty funny.
Okay, but don't try to do anything crazy.
I won't. I promise.
There was this model kit that has
Give
like
me
a
your
little
hand.
tiny knife with like on a
Lend me
tiny
your
arm.
red strings.
And so then I zoomed
Of
in on
course,
that
it's the least I can do.
and then
you're
posted a
trying to
drawing of a
recreate what happened, my
Tyrannosaurus
power
Rex
should
with
help.
a knife.
All right?
I thought it was pretty
Let's
funny,
begin.
but
Try to imagine it. 11
People
years
thought it was
ago
okay.
at the OSF hospital. And Mother.
here, I'll pull up a thing. What the fuck is this?
It's shaking. The Kunad gate is reacting.
Oh. I'm looking at. I'm on the Facebooks right now.
Take me to Mother!
trying to bring up a
Kasane,
picture that I made
we'll
a
be
long
waiting
time
for
ago.
you.
I don't know how to do that. I'm an old man, but I haven't been on Facebook in a long time.
Are you okay? Yuito!
I don't use Facebook ever. Friends. There's
If
like
I
a
had
button.
taken a wrong
There it
turn,
is.
you'll lose the honor of our family.
You can't stay here.
I'm sorry.
You'll regret it.
I'm ready.
It's her.
Dun dun dun. Let's see. Videos. Aha! I made You'll be able to see the inspiration of this very easily. Oh, look at this.
Ready yet, Yuito?
Is this gonna be different? How do I download my own photo? Oh, there we go. Why is it... I'm gonna bitch about this too. Why is the caption for download save to phone? Just put the word download that everyone uses. My eyes are scanning for the word download.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Where could Yuito be?
This works.
Here,
I'll be
I'll show
okay
you.
here. Mommy can't see me.
This is my best vector art that I
I'm
made.
going to find you right away.
Now it may look like the sword and shield for a Zelda sword, but I tried to make it look like a gun. It's supposed to be a sword gun, a gun that shoots swords. Modeled after the shield and sheath of Hyrule and whatnot. Obviously, I cheated. Look at this. I'm child. The shading isn't that bad on it. Yeah, I just kind of like looked at some references and then said, okay, I should probably make this part look like this. If you put me into a room and said shade this pixel art for me, no looking at other stuff, I wouldn't be able to do it. I couldn't just be like, oh yeah, yeah. I'm mad at your mom, you're lame.
What's wrong with Mommy?
She's...
Huh? What's wrong with Mommy?
Why did you just say it twice? But
Huh?
thanks.
What's wrong with Mommy?
Thanks, Circle Man. Wait, why did he said it 3 times before he walked?
What's wrong with Mommy?
Very strange. I made a couple other things too. I'll show you the worst stuff so I don't just look like I made something. But yeah, here we go. Here's a sword I made, and then a tape gun. So here's a sword that I made. It's a sword. It sure is. No, if I'm honest, that sword was not modeled after anything. It looks Buster Swordy, but it was not actually meant to be. It's just a big slabby rectangle. And then I made this tape gun. If you can see, there's like 2 tape dispensers, right? There's like a lighter one, and then there's a darker one. And there's, at the end of the gun, there's kind of like 2 little rolly things. But it doesn't shoot tape, it shoots X-rays. Because if you take 2 pieces of tape, stick it together, and then peel them apart, it actually emits some X-rays. A little science fact for you. So it's supposed to be like putting the tape together, have it go through the gun, and then it rips it apart at the end. Yeah, show me your pixel art.
Huh? What's wrong with Mommy?
I don't even want to show you the man that I made the one time. I don't even know how to show you it either. Because, I don't know where it is. I'm okay at drawing tribal stuff, though.
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong with Mommy? Oh, what a screen.
Huh. Who is that?
It's Kasane.
Oh, you're Kasane.
He saw it.
I...
Neat.
One day I received a memory from the future. I saw you in Togetsu.
She's got
I
the
guess
little
Babe
body.
won its wager. It proved the potential of the red strings.
Mother, what do you mean? I don't understand.
The brains of past users of the red strings are connected to Babe's core. None of them were as strong as you, though.
Well, that ain't
Babe
bad,
used
though.
those minds to create pseudo-red strings to transfer data
That's better than
across
the
time
fucking...
to red strings users in the
The
past.
fucking human I made, Jesus.
Transfer? So the data wasn't erased. But how do you know that?
Thanks.
I felt
You're the
a
one
tug
that's
from my brain inside Babe.
on
Its
my
data
arm.
was transferred into my head.
Is that even possible?
Let me get other
Babe
stuff,
took
too.
a risk so that its plan wouldn't be foiled. A huge amount of data was transferred into me. It felt like my head was split open and I fainted. When I woke up, I was astonished at the information I was given.
Only post
Even so, I'm sure I wasn't sent all the information. That's how I learned that you were
I can make
alive
tribal
and well.
things.
This isn't the moment for reminiscing, though. I'm sure you're short on time.
It's kind of vector arty, so
Thank
it
you,
makes
Mother.
sense on why I would make
I
vector
want you
art.
to tell me what you know about the Kunad Gate. Is Yuito's death really the only way to destroy it?
Huh?
Yes, it is. As long as Yuito lives, the world will be destroyed by the Kunad Gate.
Death? Why?
Oh no.
Which is exactly why I made the proper preparations for that not to happen. Now, while the red strings are active, is my only chance to try it. Bring me to your time.
I've made some other shitty stuff.
Huh?
I'll
Alright.
post it. I'll post
I
it,
don't
like
know the reason why, but I'll do what you say.
other things that I don't like.
Mommy? Where are you going?
Wait. First, I have to find Yuito.
Find him?
We're playing hide and seek. It's all right. He's hiding right over there. I finally finished the device to protect Yuito from memory damage.
Here you go. Here's something that I drew with my hands.
Is that the ear cuff
Is
that
it that
Yuito
good?
still wears?
No.
It's actually a
this was a
tag
long
the
time
OSF
ago.
hospital made to manage special patients. But this is a special order.
I'm probably way
If you
worse.
swap this for the one Yuito is wearing now, he'll be all right. Then we'll go to the future.
I'll be alright. If that happens, Mommy will go somewhere. With that lady. I don't want her to go.
Okay, then we need to get Yuito.
Oh,
So you can
Yuito,
tell
wait!
how rough that one is. It looks pretty cool. Thanks. But it like, luckily with like the size of the pencil, I can get away with things like not looking as sharp, you know? It's kind of like making bad CG, but then like making it really blurry, so it's hard to tell. Kind of like the size of that. The pencil there is making it look better than it actually is. I have not drawn much in my life, though. And I can like think of creative things, but like transferring them to paper is hard. Obviously, my brain, like, you hear me say stupid shit a lot. Some of it's creative sometimes.
You there? Where's your mother? Isn't she here?
You have.
My mommy is.
Are you a Ragna? Do you have a Ragna voice? That lady. Boy, she took a spill.
Don't look! Get to the shelter, understood?
Oh. I think she got her head eaten. Oh no! No, he's gonna hit you with his strawberry head. What is that head? Is it like is it a strawberry? It looks like a strawberry.
It's gonna eat me.
Yuito!
There it is. Strawberry.
Yuito, don't move!
I've also dipped my toes in music,
I made it.
making music.
Just in time.
I would have loved to make music. Electronic
I'm sorry. Explaining will take too long. Just let me put this on you.
There's a couple.
Wakana.
There's a couple problems with mine.
Your mom asked me to make sure you wear it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like this because it's kind of like he's looking up to her like, "Oh, you're cute. Oh, girl. We're brother and sister." I guess it is an anime.
You have to live, no matter what.
What the fuck is the earring even? I don't
Are you
understand.
all right?
Is anyone hurt?
Get this child to safety. He's Joe Sumeragi's son.
Understood. Come this way.
I can't handle music making. Cause like there's so much repetition of hearing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And when it's bad music, I can't do it. I hear bad music and I cringe. And so when I make bad music over and over and over again until like I potentially polish it to something good,
Are you okay?
it's agony for my brain. It's just, I can't handle it. And then I haven't even studied like music theory. So the stuff I did make / tried to make, it is even more garbage for even longer because I don't know what I'm doing. And again, I have a hard time translating stuff that's in my head
Are you okay?
to a thing.
Yuito, snap out of it.
And also, on top of all that,
Now. It was
I've got
Kasane.
too much
She's the one who saved me back then.
other people's music in my head.
Oh, right. Kasane.
that like I just end up accidentally.
It's the same as the vision Babe showed us.
I would accidentally like copy
Mom?
like
Why are you here?
melodies and stuff.
What's going on?
Like, oh fuck no, that's from that. No.
Mother.
And so
We'll talk later. Her brain must be under a lot of
can't.
stress. Let's find a place to rest.
But won't she be pulled back to her time while resting?
Don't worry. Though weak, I am a
Though
user
at one
of the
point
red
I was
strings.
asked to be a music reviewer on
We
a
need to
website
hurry back to the hideout.
because of my passion towards listening to music and like doing stuff. I had a fan page for a genre of music that got like 2,000 followers or some junk. It still exists. Not gonna tell you what it is though. I don't post to it. I ain't got time for that shit.
Wakana should be fine when she has some sleep.
But that website
There's no
never
damage done to her brain.
came to
It seems
fruition.
like
There
it
was a bunch
just
of like
exhaustion.
big blog owners that came together and
I'm
was
glad
like,
it's not serious.
we're gonna make a website. Let's
She
invite
said she
some
could stay in this
people.
time for a while, so let's give her some rest.
And then
If it's true that Wakana has
website
Babe's research
never came.
data, then that's a hopeful sign.
That reminds me. There was something we talked about inside
looking
Babe
at-
that
if a
had
man
me
wears
curious.
earring on his left ear, it means he's straight.
They were making
right
others,
ear.
but is that the same
Yeah, so
metamorphosis
it's-
technique as New Himuka?
That's such a garbage
might
thing.
be.
It's the same
It's very
thing with
likely that Naomi was shot with a special bullet that contained other
like
particles.
bracelets and
I
stuff
never
like
could
that.
figure out how much New Himuka actually understood about them.
But if they have the technique to incorporate other particles into a bullet, they should be able to do something about the extinction belt.
If neither New
that might borrow
Himuka
it.
nor Toketsu can do it, managing it must be very difficult. Perhaps it has something to do with the amount of particles.
The extinction belt is made of other particles, right?
It's not
so
true.
the
Yeah.
others that fall from
Yeah,
the
it's not
sky
true at all.
must have been some kind of animal before.
It's literally, if it's on this side of the
It's
body,
not birds. We learned it's in the stratosphere. But then, what
girly?
animals could they be? Well, they most likely came from outer space. Outside the
so if it's
extinction belt,
girly,
like the moon.
then you're gay.
You're almost right. There's a moon station on the outer edge of the extinction belt that contains genetic information of many animals, or so they say.
So the others falling to Earth was instigated by the moon too. That means no matter how much we fight, the others will be born infinitely.
That's so awful. How could they do that to the people on Earth? It's unforgivable.
Very. But I'm sure the people on the moon were desperate to escape metamorphosis. Not that I'm saying you should forgive them for that or anything. With the moon's technology, they should have been able to counter it. But there was no way they could save the entire population.
It's in Dr. Pope's memories, too. People terrified of other attacks.
I wear no
Well, we have to wait a while
I,
to talk to Wakana. So can't we just slack off? I mean, take a break?
You don't have to
when
correct
I
yourself.
wore a
Slack off all
bracelet
you want. We'll save all the talk for
in
after my mother
high
wakes
school,
up.
I would wear it on my left hand because people were like, "You're not supposed to wear it on your left hand." Then you're telling people that you're gay, and I'm like, "Well, I'm not gay."
Circumstances are unfortunate, but it's good you got to see your mom again.
Yeah, but it's all so sudden. I don't know what to say to her.
It's been years. You must have a lot of things you want to talk to her about, right?
Now I just wear it on my left arm. I wear stuff on my left arm because
What should I say to Mom when she wakes up? There's so
I'm
much I
used
want
to it
talk
there
to her
at this
about.
point. But I feel like it being on the non-dominant arm just feels better. It doesn't feel like it's in the way as much. I will sometimes wear like a bracelet on my right arm, but not that often. You know, I have 3 earrings on my right ear, right? And then 1 earring on my left. Technically it's 5 holes, but Look at them today. Let's see. We see them today. I mean, you can tell they exist. I don't think you can tell what they're doing. There's an infinity sign on the one on the back. But and then these are clocks. So you can't really see. It's hard to tell. And then I wear a ring on this hand, mainly because of the non-dominant thing. You know, I have industrials, right? So I've got gauge. This is a 4 gauge. And then this earring is an industrial that goes across here. And behind this one that you can see goes across here. And then it bends and goes out the back of my ear. This one's fairly new. This one I got over the summer. So it's still kind of healing-ish. So me poking and prodding at it right now might end up making it bleed a little bit, but honestly, that's not necessarily a bad thing. And then this here just has the 1 gauge. I got my ears pierced in high school. I wanted to gauge them, and so I asked somebody to pierce my ears, and they just shoved an earring into my ear. There you go. Oh, thanks. And then I'm gonna get my right nip pierced pretty soon. So that's gonna be quite the experience. Yeah, I heard it hurts a lot, but honestly, it's whatever. It'll be fine. Look, this guy makes fucking model kits, and I love it. Cardboard 2. Or corkboard 2. Was there a corkboard 1 ever? I don't think so. Does it just mean she has a second corkboard? Treatments for the head. Yeah, I got a bit of jewelry. I just have necklaces and stuff, but I don't wear those as much. It's really hard to wear those at work because I'm constantly in powered on exposed computer components, so having a thing that can dangle into the computer might not be as good. Because a lot of them are like swords on like a necklace. Like a little mini like shitty sword. Let's see, here you go, how about this? I want another tattoo.
I want to talk to Luca for a change.
But I don't know when that's gonna happen.
Yuito, can I ask you something?
Sure. What?
An ankle tattoo and a small earring
We
on
found
the
the white flowers already. I was wondering
They're a little
if
addicting
there were
though.
any other plants you want me to find?
Nothing comes to mind.
Nope.
Oh,
Tsugumi.
all right.
You look really disappointed. What's up all of a sudden?
Well, I wanted to help you.
So cute.
You always help me. Not only in battle, but with the flowers too. That's more than enough.
But
Huh? What is it? Oh, sorry. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Wait, I'll say it. I have to. I want to be brave.
Oh,
Tsugumi?
say it.
I want to be. I want to be your friend.
Huh?
She's so cute.
You want to be my friend?
I've been thinking about it for a long time. You're so nice, and you listen to me, so I want to be your friend. I looked for the white flowers because I wanted to help you. I thought if I did, you'd be my friend.
Oh, that's what you were trying to say when I asked you why you were so interested in that flower on Hino Mountain.
Yeah, I didn't lie then, but the main reason was because
I want to be friends
wanted
with
you to be
Benefit.
my friend. So
I think she
asked if
wants
there
to
was any
be
other way I could
boyfriend.
help. I'll help you any way I can.
You don't have to do that.
She's too precious to want sex
you
right now.
Don't want to be my friend?
What are you talking about? We're already friends.
What?
That's how I feel anyway. If it's okay with you, I want to be your friend.
But I can't talk normally, and I couldn't bring the flower back. I wasn't any help.
I can't talk normally
Whether you're
either.
helping or not doesn't matter. Friends are friends. Besides, you've been talking normally for a while now.
The way I talk isn't normal. I just blush and go quiet. I can't look people in the eyes.
She's so cute.
Listen, it's fine if that's normal for you. But what do you think is normal anyways?
Being able to talk a lot without pausing. If you don't do that, people don't understand.
That's not true. Even if you don't talk very much, I understand how you feel.
I had friends like her.
I
Go on your
mean,
PC and
you
you'll see
found that
Yaoi.
flower's name from the
Even
little
I
that
find
remember,
disturbing. Oh.
And you were going to climb Hino Mountain by yourself.
I mean, a lot of the
Seeing
stuff
all that,
I've
there's no
looked
question
at,
how much you care about
it's not
me.
Yaoi, but you'd
Anyone
probably
would
find
agree.
it very disturbing.
And who else but a friend would go through that much trouble?
But, like,
You think so?
sure,
Yeah. Take plants, for example.
but
They
she's
make you
real
feel good
shy.
just by being around and not talking, right?
Yeah.
I think it would take
So
her
don't
a
feel
while
like you
to
have
work
to go to
herself
great
up
lengths or change who you are just to please others.
to being
I think you should just be yourself,
raunchy.
just as you are now.
That's kind of strange. I've never thought I could be myself.
You're cute,
I
do
always
it!
wanted to be normal. I thought that if I was, I would be able to make friends besides Kagero.
Like I said, I'm your friend. So stressing yourself out is the last thing I want you to do. Just like that white flower. You left it alone because you thought it would be happier living on the mountain. I think you should live the way that's easiest for you as well. That sounds a little pompous, though.
No, it doesn't. I'm happy.
She's so cute.
Same here.
I can't get over it
I'm
every
happy
single
to call
time.
you my friend.
Yeah, we're friends.
Oh, right. About the flowers. I just thought of one I want to find.
What? Go on.
She's also like,
We
I don't
couldn't bring back
care.
that silent snowmelt before. So, I was thinking we could find a flower that's suited for this place. Is there one that would bloom inside the hideout? And I'm just asking as a friend, so...
There are a lot. There's no direct sunlight inside the hideout, so... A flower that can live inside the shade is best. Like a spathiphyllum.
Spathiphyllum?
What now?
But we should take it outside to get some
What do you
sun
know
once in a
about
while.
plants?
It's hard for flowers to bloom without ever getting sunlight. Soil, too. If it's not the right soil for the flower, it will wilt. I know a good shop for soil. I'll take you there.
The hair away from
I
her.
was
No, it's
hoping
cute.
for an easier one.
She leaves it there.
Like one for beginners.
There are no easy plants. They're all living things.
Got it. So first, I should get serious about this.
Ah!
She looks like she's having fun. She has no trouble talking about plants. She sees me as a friend too. I guess that means we're
Waifu
real
alert.
friends now. There's no other way to put it. Okay, I'm ready to learn, Professor Sugumi.
I'm going to steal her and put her in my
Sure.
pocket.
I'll start with the basics. Make sure you take notes.
Huh? Right. Okay.
Remaining pure. What does that mean? Doing that kills the... No, it's fine. She will remain that way because she's adorable. The all and get one and be covered in them in 10 years later type of thing. Yeah, they can be, right? Like, when I got a tattoo, I was like, oh man, I want another one. Like, immediately. But they're expensive. You gotta, like, take care. You gotta, you know, take care of them, make sure they're good. Like, you know, I have longer hair than her. Sure. What about it? This one guy that used to come on here and play Rocket League with us, he had hair that was like down to like here, maybe? Something like that. And then like he got it chopped off one day. I don't know why. Which is really wild. But yeah, that hair for the longest time. I would kind of hate it. I lived with him. I would kind of hate it though, because it would like get caught in the vacuum and like fuck up the vacuum a little bit. I never told him about it because like, you know, it's your fucking hair, right? Like I'm not. You didn't grow your hair out and go, yeah. I'm gonna make this catch in this person's vacuum. But, you know, I was always like, God damn it! Like the spindly doodle would have like his hair wrapped around it and get stuck. So not all the Septetrion's identities are known, but isn't there anyone who has information about on the most secret one? Unfortunately, all I know is that they use shape-changing powers. Who's your favorite Septetrion? What about your long hair, cool name? Are you trying to shock factor me? Like, whoa! Holy shit! Don't... I hate this conversation on the screen. Because these two are like, who's your favorite Septetrion? They're like, oh my god, there's ones that people don't even know about. And there's some really cool ones out there. Who's your favorite? And then they fucking start talking about who their favorite is, and it's only people in the game. No. You gotta, like, dangle some carrot right in front of my face and go, oh, my favorite is fucking Jimmy Dean and his sausage power. And it's so amazing. And I'll be like, oh my god, what's that about? But nope. blah, 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 blah. I'm glad we're friends, yada yada, plants, tough question. It's the longest I've ever had it. Do you like it long? Usually cut it in the summer. I hate having long hair. As soon as I have to like micromanage the location of my hair on my face, like by moving it and whatnot, I'm out. But good thing I'm slowly going bald. It's not much, but like, you know, we can see a little. So I'll eventually just look like a
good taste.
Dad should look. Well, that alcohol has like a cool hologram around it. Good taste. Look at him, he's being a magician. And then like the hair gets longer and longer, so you have to like use more shampoo on it and stuff. I'm like, ugh. I hate this. And then as soon as I cut my hair and like I have to use less shampoo on, I'm like, oh hell yeah. Oh look, he's gonna do a trick. Whoa! Nice. Oh shit, an acoustic guitar. I can't wait for him to play Wonderwall.
Really? Thanks.
Then my friend is more plant than woman. Yeah. Our living room has a lot of plants in it. In terms of all these like vining plants, she probably has more sheer like weight of plants because of all these like all the vining ones, but in terms of sheer numbers, we probably have more in our house though, like not in a tiny little corner. It's like a jungle. You like it, yeah. Yeah, Heather likes that kind of stuff a lot.
If you have some time, what do you say we go get coffee?
Oh, well, I've never been asked by a guy before, and it's Yuito of all people.
Well, I guess so, if you want the D.
Is it that unexpected?
Of course it is. After all, I am the one who killed your father. I've said a lot of things to you and dragged you around, but I thought you'd still have something against me.
I still have mixed feelings about
Yeah,
you,
she has
and-
pictures of plants too.
Right. I can't just forgive what you did.
Those are pornographic plants.
But that's why I want to know who you are.
Pin-ups.
And what you're thinking. And it was a nice break going to town with you.
Huh. If that's how it is, how about we do something less boring than just coffee?
Less boring? Hey, where are you taking me?
I could tell you now, but that would spoil the surprise.
She's a genderophile? Oh, for sure.
You said something less
I can't wait
boring,
for the bridge
but
to load in.
This place is pretty deserted.
You probably shouldn't believe everything someone like me says. I was lying.
You're standing on a PS2 game.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, you
That's-
did
no,
say
that's
you
PS1
wanted to
game.
understand me. I chose this place because I don't think anyone will bother us here. Don't hesitate to ask me whatever you want.
Yeah,
You
she
have the
looks up a
right
lot
to
of
do so.
tentacle porn, but
Well,
only if they're vines.
I do have something I've been wanting to ask you.
If they're anything else, she's
You
out.
said you wanted to stop Togetsu for your family, right?
She kind of looks at him and goes,
Yeah.
wait, those kind of look like
Everything I've worked for up till now was to
fleshy
stop
penis
Togetsu's
things.
plans,
And then the character
to
goes,
protect the existence of my family.
these are from seeds
My
I
daughter.
cultivated. And she's like,
For 2,000 years, that's
They're vines.
all I lived for. Well, I told you most of that already.
Yeah, I understood that, and I don't doubt it at all. But there is still something I just don't understand.
What's that?
You already stopped Togetsu. You finally reached your goal. So what's wrong? Why do you still look so unsatisfied?
Oh? That's pretty sharp.
Thanks for chilling.
You know,
cool,
you're
mate.
something, kid.
We
Very
have a good meal.
innocent.
Thanks for hanging out.
Maybe too innocent.
Always nice
What?
chatting.
You're not still hiding something.
Thanks for
are you?
dealing with my
Well,
ranting and complaining.
everything I've told you up till now was definitely true. But if there is something, I guess it's that I'm burned out.
You're burned out? What do you mean?
It's been 2,000 years. My family, the world I know, they're all far in the past. I have nothing now. I don't feel anything. I'm totally empty inside. I achieved the only goal I had. Now I'm just remaining in this world with no real meaning. Kind of like a ghost.
I know what it feels like to lose your family. I lost mine too. But how can you talk like that? You're the one who murdered my father. You're telling me that the person who killed my family is a burned out coward?
Oh, good.
I'm sorry if it makes you mad, but that's how I feel. You're the one who wanted to know. So, do you want to kill me now?
It's your fault for
No,
talking.
I don't. Thank you for being honest with me.
I'll talk to you anytime. You beat the crap out of me in a one-on-one fight. Okay then, that's enough serious talk. Time to head out to town.
Wait, what? That was a quick turnaround. I can't believe you want to go out now.
I told you I'd take you somewhere less boring, didn't I? You need to pay attention.
You just told me not to believe what someone like you says.
All right. Today I'll show you how real men have fun in Suo.
Oh,
This is
real
gonna be
men.
Fantastic.
He said fun was escaping reality. But I think he might be enjoying himself just a little too much.
Let's go look at naked women. Dance on a pole for money. Do I think any
Want
of
me to
that
say some magic words to give you happy vibes?
is a bad thing?
I'm Baki.
You're not grasping his character at all. Baki isn't like that. Try again.
What? You get really obnoxious when it comes to Baki. But I guess your overly picky criticism means you're doing all right. Just remember that moderation is the key to life.
I love that he has a just the shittiest picture of the moon on his
You
desk.
can call me a trusted partner. It's hard to tell if you're serious or not. I do count on you, though.
Like, we have higher res photos of the moon now. That they were lost to the annals of time. Speaking of annals, Mom! That's probably the worst way it could ever transition. Here you go, have a phonographed shaped phonograph. Wait, what was it?
This is wonderful.
I don't know what I gave her. It was phonograph shaped something. Crystal? Phonograph shaped music player? I don't know.
Just the person I wanted to see. Your lucky color for the day is red, and your lucky direction is south.
Thanks for that. So, what should I do specifically?
Eat red food and deploy south, probably. Should I make something for you?
Oh, no.
Yes.
thanks. I appreciate the thought.
Yes, I will have duplicates. I need to get her to level 6.
You can talk to me about anything.
No!
Romantic issues? Or dreams you had last night?
Ooh. She wants to know all the stuff about me. Treatments for the head, here you go.
Thank you.
Is one of the treatments for the head.
Maybe I'll talk to Archie for a change.
Did you get head? Well, look at this big... Holy moly. Look at this. I wish I could get the camera more into it. I can't do a bump. Oh, here we go. No, come on. Sir, where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, yep. It's like there for like a frame. One more. Yep. Ah. Mom, where'd you go? Oh. I have fragrance to give you. Now you can make the room stinky.
This is nice.
That's the best thing to do when you have 10 people living in one tiny little apartment. It's good to like give one person the power to make smells.
Yuito, do you have a minute? There's something I have to tell you.
Oh yes,
What's the
tell me.
matter?
Let's go to Masubi's. I'll tell you everything there. About things I've been hiding from you.
Tell me that you love me.
What was it that you were hiding from me?
I couldn't tell you before because I was scared of what you'd think of me. A long time ago, Togetsu ordered me to monitor your mother, Wakana Sumeragi.
My mom?
Yes. Right after she escaped from Togetsu, they sent me into Suo. I spied on her and reported everything to them. Her movements, her life, and her family.
I see. That's why you knew about my childhood.
I'm sorry for not telling you sooner.
No, I'm glad you told me. I'm surprised, but I'm sure you didn't have a choice.
Thank you. I don't know if this can make up for it, but I'll answer anything you want to know.
Let's see. Okay. I'm a little embarrassed to ask this.
What is it?
Could you tell me more about my mom? We didn't have time to really sit down and have a conversation when she came back.
Yes, of course. Where should I start? From that romantic day your parents met?
No, you don't need to go that far.
You want to know how they fucked?
From the time I was born.
Let's see. You had to be kept in the hospital for a while, but you were such a cute baby. Your mother was always by your side, watching over you. While you and your brother grew, I think your mother always sensed Togetsu in the shadows. Still, she continued basking you in love, never showing any sign of fear or worry. She was an incredible person.
Do you think you were watching over us like my mom did?
Huh?
Just the way you were talking about it made it sound like you kept a watchful eye on us. I'm sorry if I was wrong.
You're right. I may have gotten a little attached. I mean, I've been watching your family for years. I still wish
so
Wakana
creepy.
could have lived like that forever. However, I couldn't even imagine going against Togetsu at the time. All I could do was watch.
You don't need to feel responsible for that.
Delete all the
You're not
Metroid
like
Dread
that anymore.
posts.
Hearing you say that makes me feel like I can forgive myself a little. Thank you.
Well, thank you for telling me stories about my mom. Can I hear more sometime?
Yes, anytime you'd like. I have lots I want to share as well, like the first time you walked, or when your diaper...
Hey, we don't need to go over anything like that. Do you have tons of embarrassing stories about me or something?
Side boob. Shirt cut meme. Side boob. Inner side boob. Boob window. Under boob. Yes. Free space. Give me more. Give me expanded boob lore. This posted.
I'm sorry, Yuito. I pushed a lot on you without considering your feelings.
Free space is just a ripped up.
What are you talking about?
Kind of shirt.
You know, like charms and fortune telling. I just wanted to become friends with you so badly that I went a little overboard. From now on, I'm going to do my best to be a motherly and trustworthy sisterly figure to you.
I don't understand. Assault vision. Thanks for the assault vision, Mom. I got first aid from Mom. I gave you that.
I think of you as family, Yuito.
No,
I hope that doesn't bother you.
Of course not. It makes me happy. I'm glad you feel that way.
How dare you? Wait, where's my first aid? It's right here. Mom, you have one right there. Why do I need first aid? Mom, you have one. Is that your personal first aid? Your personal aid? Yeah, pump it, child. You're doing okay. God. No, dude, what's with the... You can't, like, shift your body into it, dude. You're using the momentum of your body to lift the thing. You can't do that, sir. That's silly. There you go. You have big heart. Do this. Give big heart.
This is for me?
I like for me. Yep. Sure. I have not seen you use your abdominal roller. I'm really upset with you. Alright, child. It's time to pump you up. Oh yeah, here you go. Scale model, construction equipment. Was that a train? That's not construction equipment. It's like industrial
this is very
vehicles.
Nice.
You don't have any mechs, which sucks, but I appreciate that you have model kits nonetheless. Look at that, he's looking at his fucking, what the fuck do you call that? I just know it's like, it's Kleenex word for that. What is that called? Memeosis? Memo?
Yuito, do you have a moment?
You look worried. Did something happen?
Mammogram?
Yes, I must conduct this with the utmost secrecy. It's slightly dangerous. It may be difficult to manage on my own. So I was wondering if you could help me.
Of course I'll help. So how dangerous is it?
For a while now, I've been looking into the research conducted at the old OSF hospital. During the investigation, I discovered research data was stolen by a spy from Seiron. I can't go into details, but it's very dangerous. It must be erased as soon as possible.
So you want to infiltrate a Seiron research facility?
It's an eponym?
Yes. It should be in the Supernatural Life Research Facility.
Okay. Will it just be the two of us?
Yes, that would be best.
I guess fewer people involved would be better for secrecy.
I'm glad you understand. Let's leave immediately.
Is it a meronymy? Maybe there's an eponym. What is it called? I know, isn't there like a generic trademark? Is it an eponym? Yeah, it's an eponym. Okay. What do you want me to do, child?
I know it's kind of late to bring this up, but shouldn't we be hiding as we move so they don't notice us?
You can do it!
Cannot teleport through door. Okay. You'll have to take the long. Why don't I have that key? I really don't want to fight.
Sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Oh no, it's spraying.
That's the other we need to take care of.
I realized I was just taking a while to talk about eponym. Oh yeah, the construction equipment. I just know that as a bobcat. I don't actually know what it really is called.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
The lock requires an updated key card. What do you mean? Why is this a puzzle? It's just a side. I just want to live my life.
You got the hang of this. There are more others than I expected. I was right to bring you with me. If we take too much time getting there, they may detect us and move the research data to another location.
I'm glad I came. Why were you looking into the research at the old OSF hospital anyway?
I apologize if this sounds harsh, but I'll be honest with you. While I was observing you, I feared that I might lose my power one day as well.
Oh. Well, you are a dud like me.
Yes, I began looking into the research the government did on powers to alleviate my fear. I was hoping I would discover a way to treat the loss of powers.
Is that why you asked for my help?
Yes, since you already know my secret, I didn't have to lie to you. It was rather selfish for me to ask you. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Ouch,
I'm
I
happy
hurt
you
my
asked me to
eyeball.
help, no matter the reason. So,
That's
did you
fine.
find what you were looking for?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, I found the opposite.
You don't mean...
Yes. It's data on eradicating psionic hormones from human brains with drugs and completely erasing powers.
Why would they research something like that?
It seems their plan was to use it as a weapon to depower enemy psionics.
And now Seiron is continuing that research.
Buh.
If it's implemented, it'll be a huge threat to the OSF, since we use our powers as a weapon. And many more people will face discrimination as duds.
We have to stop this research. Let's find that data and erase it.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna be real honest with you right now. I didn't listen to anything that
We need to take care of.
that just transpired. I fear it might be too late in the day for me to. Did I do that? What happened? How did I? It did.
Now, Luca.
Okay, the game is expecting me to fight these enemies, I guess.
Use my fire!
And work it. If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health. So
Now die!
be careful.
Come out!
Enemies will break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
Here we go.
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Leave it to me. It's over. Leave the rest to me.
I'm counting on you.
Fuck, no, I thought I...
We won't be able to move forward if we use my power, Yuito. You're so amazing. You investigated the laboratory all by yourself, and even carried out an infiltration plan. I may not look like it, but I have been on many OSF missions in my life. Now, it is too early to relax. Our mission isn't over yet.
I need to go downstairs, apparently, again. I didn't talk much about the Smash reveal before tomorrow, but
Is this the lab researching the stolen data?
It should be. It seems no one is here. Let's
I
get
really
this
hope
done.
it's a Nintendo property. It probably
What
won't be.
is this? Oh,
What's wrong?
it seems Seiron's research has already progressed further than I expected.
My desire is
This is a
something
plan to
absolutely
disperse the drug
outrageous.
indiscriminately and turn an entire city into duds.
I hope they reveal.
If they use this, they may be able to turn all humans in New Himuka into duds.
What is Seiron thinking? Delete that right now.
Oh no, it's been backed up to
What's
the
the
Google
matter?
Cloud.
Delete the data, Luca.
I just had a strange thought. Have you ever wondered what the world would be like if there were no powers?
What are you saying?
I've thought about it all my life. Our society is fixated on the superiority of powers.
Then
Whether
all
you
you
have
have to
powers
do
or
is
not
worry
decides your
about
fate.
superiority of other
But if all humans were duds,
trivial
no
things.
one would ever have to worry about powers again.
You know, people could be
How
racist
much
again.
tragedy have
It
you
would
seen
be
that
great.
would never have happened if there were no powers.
Calm down. Do you understand what you're saying?
I
Luca's
do.
becoming a villain.
Then you know that no tragedy will be prevented by a weapon like that. People cause those tragedies, not powers. Taking them away won't solve anything. I know this has been bothering you. I get worried when I think I might lose my power too. But that doesn't make it right to take them all away. You're the one that is most fixated on the superiority of powers.
I apologize. That was a bad joke.
Huh? That was a joke?
He's the fucking internet.
Come on.
Like I was talking about earlier.
Don't scare me like that.
Don't worry. I've deleted all data related to the research, including the backups.
He's just like,
That's a relief.
Let's go back. It's dangerous to teleport with
he like
so
says
many
something
others around.
really weird, like.
So we should take the same route we came.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. The way he was talking, even if it was a joke, he sounded kind of serious.
The person's just like.
He must have been really hurting to be tempted by it.
Yeah, like. Some person's like, yeah, the probiotics and yogurt are really good. He's like, yeah, I mean, you know, that's always great, you know, and then when you add your own probiotics to it by eating
Our
the
mission is
yogurt with your
complete.
feet,
That was good work.
and there's all that, you
I'm
know.
glad nothing happened.
I'm so glad those
You
good gut
surprised me a little
bacteria
back
exist
there.
on your feet too. It's strange.
I was only teasing you.
And you're
Besides,
like,
I'll be honest with you.
the fuck are you talking?
I hated you for a bit.
What?
Like,
It was more
hearing this.
jealousy than hatred. I've been a research subject ever since I was young. We're
but
both
then
duds,
they say that, and you're just
but
like,
your family still
everyone's
loved
like,
you.
dude, what the fuck?
I
Ew.
thought that
And
you
he's
could
like,
never really understand how I felt.
don't you guys recognize a joke?
see.
Come on.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you felt
That's
that
fine.
way.
I wouldn't eat yogurt with my feet. Come
You
on.
don't need to apologize. What you said before made something clear to me.
I don't use.
We see the world differently because we've lived different lives.
I don't
And because of
keep
that,
all my toenail clippings in
I
a
think there are
jar.
things I could learn from you.
What?
You're right. I am the one that is fixated on superiority of powers.
That was in the heat of the moment.
I'm embarrassed to have acted like such a
I don't-
child.
I don't intentionally get
Are you disappointed that someone like
sunburns
me
and
is a
then
septentrion?
peel off the big chunks of skin and save it.
No. I'm glad you told me how you really feel. I hope you'll feel free to be honest with me in the future.
Maybe
You
only weird
certainly
people
are
do that, right?
honest to a fault. Perhaps I could learn that as well. So, should we run back to the hideout?
What? It's pretty far. You're here, so why don't we teleport?
Stamina is just as important as strength. Let's go.
That's not what I meant when I said to feel free.
Come on, let's get those muscles moving. So, by my calculations, of being a big old big brain smart boy, we're not finishing this next stream.
I always looked up to my brother's strength. But lately, I believe that your kind of strength is what I should aspire to.
What? I don't think I'm very strong, though.
I don't mean your power or fighting prowess. Perhaps I should say strength of mind.
Yes.
You don't compromise. I think I could change if I had your unbending will.
I appreciate.
I feel like I'm another step closer to knowing you.
Well,
Shut up.
I'm taking a step closer too, so it's like we both did.
In a video game. Now, I don't know if this particular video game will do this, but like I appreciate being so close to the model that they have programmed it so the model disappears. Like this takes extra programming. Right? You could phase the camera into a character, and then in some games, you know, you see their like fucking teeth and tongue and eyeballs from the inside, and it looks horrifying. This right here takes extra programming. Now, it doesn't look like they've done that with the cosmetics at all. But like, I appreciate a good I swear, yeah, there we go. So yeah, they haven't quite done it with the cosmetics, but they did it with the character models, and I can appreciate that. Good job. It is pretty horrifying when you see the teeth situation. I mean, you understand it, but like, So. God damn, I would love telekinesis. I could sit here, do stream, and make a model kit at the same time. I thought about making model kits on stream, and I know it can rant for like an hour, multiple hours, just purely on nothing.